Tap in.
You're listening to Post Radio with Randall and Shelby, the heart of the culture.
What's going on, everybody? This is Randall Barnes, the host of Post Radio, for a broadcast that I did not expect to do. This is something that I don't think anyone expected to hear news of, but I wanted to give my reaction to it and report on it. Rapper Young Dolph was shot and killed on today. He was shot and killed in his hometown of Memphis, Tennessee. He was 36 years old. He was gunned down outside of a local cookie store, TMZ reports. The name of that cookie store is Makita's Butter Cookies. He frequented there, and he went on last week. He did a video in promotion of the store.
Say you came to get some what? All I came for to get some Makita. Makita cook. Get the side. Come back around there.
Yes, these right here.
What you got? Chocolate chip. Them hot.
Straight out the oven.
Just for you. Appreciate you, baby. Be safe.
Young Dolph was, someone that was a proponent of ownership of your music, entrepreneurship, and he was a great rapper. He was, one of the hottest rappers in the game coming out of Tennessee. Of course, we have the HBCU Pulse brand. He was a very requested homecoming artist at HBCUs. And also the Preach song was a song that is honestly an HBCU essential song. He was a real big supporter of Jackson State. He went down there. He was with the football players at Jackson State after a win that they got. Deion Sanders brought him into the locker room, and he, was rocking with them, performed with them. He was rapping along with them, showing them love. He visited the game. He visited Jackson State, so he was even a part of the fabric of the HBCU community. And Deion Sanders spoke about it, and he just expressed that he hoped it wasn't true and that we just have to do better. So Young Dolph passing away is something that affects us. It affects this generation. Not only did he lose his life and his family lost a loved one, and, his kids, the people that love him, his label mates, his friends, but Young Dolph made an impact. Within his 36 years of living and his years in the game, he made an impact. One of my favorite songs by Young Dolph, of course, is Preach, but he did a song with my favorite rapper, Big Crit. In 2015, Big Crit's mixtape Is Better This Way came out, and he featured Young Dolph on How About That Money? And that's one of my memories of, my freshman year. Like, that song came out, that whole tape was fire, but that one song, How About That Money? And, Dolph talking about just, his life in an inventive way, and him rapping and flowing alongside one of my favorite rappers, and always the Key Glock collaborations. I became a huge fan of Key Glock, and, Young Dolph and Key Glock did tapes together, and just how he, was really doing things in the community. And a lot of folks, that went to Tennessee State and, Fisk University, like they were fans of Dolph. And even Young Dolph endorsed the campaign. He endorsed an election campaign in the spring. So, it's just like, it's hidden in so many different ways, especially, you think about this situation, my mind immediately goes to Nipsey. It immediately goes there, and, Nipsey caught us off guard. And it's crazy because it's like, man, like, we're really still doing this. We're really still killing one another. We're really still like not understanding like the significance of our actions, and like that you're not going to get away with this. Like, no matter what, it's going to be some justice that is served. I don't understand. Like, I just like, it's sometimes with life and the world and people, like, I just don't understand. Like, we try our best to make a way out of our circumstances. Like Young Dolph, he is a testament to creativity and entrepreneurship, and using his talent to make a way out of no way and make it out of his circumstance. And he makes it out. He's 36 years old. He's frequenting a local business in the community, supporting them and buying cookies. And that's what people are saying on Twitter. I totally agree. Buying cookies. So it's not, he was in something nefarious, he was doing something wrong. He was going about his day, buying cookies, frequenting a restaurant in the community. I believe that restaurant is Black owned. I believe, I can verify and check, but I believe that restaurant is Black owned. In the community, getting cookies, about to go on about his day, maybe record some music, do something. We don't know, but he was taken away. It's sad. And, I appreciate the journalists and the media organizations that were focused on really getting the correct story out there. The Shade Room would not confirm until they identified that this indeed was true. I looked at verified sources, the Black Information Network, verified personalities such as DJ Academics. I did look at the Shade Room. Of course, TMZ when it comes to celebrities, they're at the top of their game, but I also did look at the Shade Room and other local affiliates. And it's unfortunate. It's very unfortunate. And, a commentary a bit about the media that even made me want to speak on this, because normally, when it comes to situations like this, I don't like to speak because I want to be metered, but I just feel as if it lent to me speaking about it because of, the media platform that I'm trying to build with Pulse Radio and Pulse Media and HBCU Pulse and the significance. Because I just feel as if within Black media, the radio isn't local anymore. It's not live. It's voice tracked. Like, we won't be able to hear about this until the Breakfast Club in the morning, until, the hip hop shows in the morning. So, I just want just to speak about it and speak about the brilliance of the talent of Young Dolph, then the artistry and the way he told his story in such an inventive way. And it's just sad we lose another brother. Senseless gun violence. I'm not the proponent of what about black on black crime. I'm not that guy at all. But I just really believe that we have to really look at the front that we're on, like the battle that we're fighting. And we have to understand that we're on the same side. We're on the same team. That's what we have to be, I really wish his family the best, his children the best, his label mates the best, like the different collaborators that he's worked with. And I know there's going to be very beautiful tributes that come from this. And I just hate that from Nipsey to Pop Smoke to Young Dolph, all within the span of 3 years. Because, had Nipsey 2019, we had Pop in 2020. Now we're almost out of 2021, and now we have Dolph that passed, and it's very unfortunate. So, we're all grieving. But in general, I just want just to speak on it really quickly, give my thoughts on the matter, and just, please stay safe. Thanksgiving is coming up, and it's about family. It's about being together. And, even Christmas is coming up. It's about giving. It's about, being positive towards one another. That's what this season is for. So just be careful. Stay prayed up, make sure you tell people you love them. Make sure you value your life. Make sure you value, your circumstances and where you are, and make sure that you understand that no day is promised. And this is one thing that a lot of folks say in the church, and they say, and I hear a lot of, older, individuals say, they say, you never know the day and the time. You never know. So you have to live your life to the fullest and make the impact on the earth that you can. So rest in peace to Young Dolph. Thank you so much for what you contributed to rap music, to Black entrepreneurship. And, our hearts go to your loved ones and your collaborators. This is Pulse Radio. I'll see you on the other side.